Luang Tuad was a revered Buddhist monk with great virtue. Although Luang Tuad's story about the miracle of his stepping into the sea water and it became fresh water has long been narrated, the miraculous puzzle of his traceless disappearance from Pakot Temple after receiving the Montatip flower from a little novice has remained astonishing in the legend of Luang Tuad's biography. There was a spotlight floating towards the sky above Pakot Temple in the night Luang Tuad disappeared from the temple. It might have been the Dharma light that led him to further his pilgrimage for disseminating Buddhism to the people. After the phenomenon, there was an old monk seen in Siberia. The locals there called him Than Lanka Ong Dam, according to his description. Luang Tuad was a religious intellectual monk and reputable for his miracle. He had obtained much devotion throughout Siberia precinct, including Praya Gam Dam or Black Sheik, the Siberia ruler. With great devotion, he had invited Luang Tuad to be the abbot at Shanghai Temple. As a consequence, he went on his pilgrimage back and forth from Pattani and Siberia. Presently, the two lands have been separated into two countries with Ban Prakob Customs House as a border connecting the two countries, Thailand and Malaysia. After crossing the border to Malaysia at Ban Durian Burong, Kedah State, we can see a big swarm in a short distance from the Malaysian border. The water here is like a mirror reflecting the past events of Luang Tuad's life, the revered monk of Ayutthaya. Luang Tuad made his pilgrimage in this area until his last minute. He passed away on the bank of Ganaring River, Tambon Kampong Sawa, Greek province, Perak State nowadays. The locals call this place Samimati, which means the place where the monk passed away. According to the legend, Luang Tuad's last words to his close followers were that after he had passed away, he wanted his body to be cremated at Shanghai Temple. Additionally, during the journey while resting, when his lymph dripped onto the ground at any place, a pole of hardwood had to be markedly plunged into the ground, as that place will become a sacred place in the time to come. The Buddhist great devotion to Luang Tuad resulted in a large procession of carrying his body from Samimati to Shanghai Temple. Miraculously, although time has long passed for hundreds of years, the poles of hardwood can still be found at many spots which have become sacred sites. At Ban Naka, Padang Terap, Kedah State, two hardwood poles were found nearby at only 600 meters apart. When we reach Ban Bang Chamak, Padang Terap district, Kedah State, we can see that the stupa was built to cover the hardwood pole. Presently, a large termite hill has also covered the stupa. The next spot that the hardwood pole was found is at Dindang Temple in Ban Thana Mera, Padang Terap district, Kedah State. The hardwood pole is in the pavilion of this temple. Presently, the hardwood pole is also covered with a large termite hill similar to Ban Bang Chamak and Ban Naka. From Dindang Temple, there is Thai Praditha Ram Temple, Ban Padang Sanai, Padang Terap district, Kedah State. The last resting stop of Luang Tuad's body in the Malaysian territory before reaching the swamp of Ban Durian Burong, the area connected with Ban Prakob Border Customs House, Natui District, Songkhla Province. When Luang Tuad's procession arrived at the swamp here, the elephants in the procession became sick due to the exhaustion of long traveling. The procession had to rest here for a couple days so that the elephants could recover. The elephant that carried Luang Tuad's body had rinsed out Luang Tuad's lymph in this swamp as well. After that, the procession moved on to Shanghai Temple, Kokpo District, Pattani Province. Along the way from Samimati, there are many temples reflecting traces of the glory of Buddhism in the past. It is believed that some temples are associated with Luang Tuad. Yaram Temple or Tung Kwai Temple at Ban Kampong Jina, Ampher Pendang, Kedah State, is a temple where Luang Tuad's relics brought from Shanghai Temple after the cremation is kept in the stupa. According to Poti Yaram's history in parallel with that of Shanghai Temple, after the completion of Luang Tuad's cremation ceremony, the followers who accompanied the procession asked for a small share of Luang Tuad's relics to Siberia for the homage. Therefore, Poti Yaram Temple has been the spiritual and ceremonial center for the Thai Buddhists in Kedah State ever since. The faith and devotion to Luang Tuad has been rooted in the mind of the Buddhists in Thailand and Malaysia. At Samimati, where Luang Tuad passed away, the devout Buddhists have built a stupa in memorial to Luang Tuad. In the vicinity, there are also various Buddhist sites constructed in memorial to Luang Tuad's great merit and virtue. Prakob Customs House may have an impact on the economy and transportation between Thailand and Malaysia, but its genuine value is that once our revered Luang Tuad had made his pilgrimage on both lands until the last moment of his life. Additionally, the journey of faith of the Buddhist procession to send Luang Tuad to his eternity had passed through this Prakob Customs House.